I recently finished up building this Harbor Freight heavy duty folding trailer that's sitting behind me, and in this video I want to share with you some of the things that I've added to it in hopes that it kind of helps all the people who are interested in this trailer because it seems to be quite popular. So first off, I want to preface that my build was focused on being lightweight and minimal. I purchased this trailer pretty much because it was able to fold and store away pretty easily. I didn't want to have a trailer sitting outside in my driveway 24/7 ruining my house's curb appeal. So that means that everything with this trailer needed to be able to come on and off relatively quick and easily. As few things bolted down as possible, and quick connect was definitely the way that I approached things. I also needed the trailer to be as lightweight as possible because I'm pulling it behind an average size crossover with a maximum payload of 3,500 pounds. This means that the less the trailer weighs, the more my car can actually tow. So getting into it, the first thing that I added after assembly was the flooring. This trailer is 4x8 in size, so your standard size sheet goods of 4x8 feet is going to work pretty much perfectly. I personally went with 3/4 inch pressure treated plywood, but this was something that I was on the fence about. I went with 3/4 inch for the extra strength and rigidity, but being pressure treated didn't really matter to me because my trailer would likely never be hauled in the rain and it will be stored inside, so being weather resistant and rot resistant didn't matter as much to me. Pressure treated was also twice the price of the other option, but at the end of the day, I went with pressure treated on the off chance that I live in Washington, it's gonna rain eventually, so I might be driving and just water gets picked up and kicked up everywhere. So I got it as a just in case thing, but for all the other wood, I went with non-pressure treated. Next up are the walls. For these, I went with standard construction lumber 2x4s and 19/32 plywood. This size plywood was the cheapest, thinnest, and lightest that they had at the store. Again, lightweight is important to me because I plan to take these walls on and off all the time. I originally planned to use 2x10s, but as I was loading them onto the cart for checkout at the store, I was telling myself that, man, this is already a pain in the ass here. I'm gonna hate my life moving these things around all the time, especially when it's all screwed together and gets even heavier. But that really all depends on how high you want to make your walls. For my trailer, from the bottom of these brackets to the floor, it's about 4 inches. Each plywood slat is 16 inches with about 2 inches in between. That means that this 2x4 is 38 inches long, but what's actually functional above the flooring is 34 inches. I made all my walls with 3 2x4x10s and 2 sheets of 4x8 plywood. Something that I want to note with these brackets is that they look like they're made for 2x4s, and I'm sure that they are, but they're just slightly too small on the sides. So you have to trim the sides of the 2x4s to get them to fit into these brackets. I just used a jigsaw and found that if I removed the round over edge on one side, that was pretty much the perfect amount to make things fit properly. To hold all the 2x4s in place, I used these 3/8 inch by 4 inch hitch pins. These allow me to lock the walls in place, but still quickly and easily remove them for storage. Now once you get all the walls up, you'll notice that they still kind of flop around and move pretty easily. To fix this, I used some trailer corner brackets. This is a pretty simple product that essentially acts like a tongue and groove. One side slips into the other and locks them together. Very simple, but absolutely does the job. Lastly, I want to show my tie down points. For this, I went with something called E-Track. This is a pretty widely available system that's made by a bunch of manufacturers and comes in different lengths that offer a lot of tie down and adjustment points. I personally went with a single slot track because I knew that I only needed a few points to tie down from and didn't want an entire track sitting in my trailer for no reason. I just don't need a million different possible tie down locations. The nice thing about the E-Track system is that it offers a quick release tie down system. With the track, you use this kind of connector that has a little trigger at the end. When pulled, the trigger allows for the attachment to slip into the track and holds it in place when released. Here I have a ring that you can use with a traditional tie down, but there are other accessory options. There are even straps with these attachments built in, so it just saves you an extra step. This is an extremely convenient option that still offers you thousands of pounds of tie down force. Lastly, I painted all the wood black in some exterior paint. For this, I went with the cheapest option available because again, my trailer is sitting inside for most of its life. Paint is really just for aesthetics. So there you have it. That is pretty much my Harbor Freight folding trailer build. It's pretty minimal and lightweight, like I said, that's what I was going for, but it is absolutely very, very functional. So I hope this video has helped you out in your personal build, and if you have some ideas for my build, please just leave it down in the comments below, let me know. I'm definitely looking. I've been thinking and I already know how I'm going to change some things, but we'll see after some time, after some use. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, I really appreciate it if you can give the video a thumbs up, share it around, comment down below with any thoughts or questions that you may have. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more content. And if you want to further support this channel, consider hitting the join button down below to become a member of this channel or become a patron on Patreon. Thanks a lot for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.